Good morning guys, I'm getting ready for my 13th fight and I'm currently in camp. I'm just waking up early, gonna have some breakfast and get ready for my first session. Nothing glamorous, just another day in camp. For everybody who's been here, thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing and supporting, and anybody new, please hit that subscribe button. It'll help out massively and I'll continue to make videos like this. One of the first things we do in the morning is we slap in an electrolyte tablet and some water and get our electrolytes back into us, because when you wake up you're dehydrated and you need to get the fluid back in so your body can work the way it's meant to be. So this is pretty much every morning in camp. I wake up, make my breakfast, then I head out the door for my session with Dave in the morning. This morning we're probably going to be doing some kind of pad work and bag work. Yesterday we had some sparring and we'll probably spar again tomorrow. Right now I'm just keeping my meals clean. Just eggs, fruit, oats, stuff like that in the mornings. Nothing fancy, just clean, good food. You can't train hard if you're not fueling right, so that's why I make sure I'm eating the right fuel for every session so I get the best out of myself. It's not just about starving yourself when you're on a diet, it's about making sure you're fueling for that session. So we slap the eggs in and we throw them on for about 3 minutes and then they should be perfectly poached eggs. Probably one of my go-to breakfasts in the morning is some sourdough and some poached eggs, or if it's like a sparring session I might have some oats, some berries and then a few eggs for protein, but mostly I like to eat a lot of eggs when I'm in camp. So here we have it, today's breakfast: 2 sourdough, 4 eggs and some orange juice for fruit. Yeah, people think that the training camp is just about training all day, but to be fair, probably the most important part is how you fuel the training sessions, how you recover afterwards so you can go again and again. If I'm not recovering right, you're going to feel it the next day, and when you go into a sparring session or something like that, you're going to be aches and pains and you don't want that. The mornings are quite tough, to be fair, because you just wake up, have your food and you're straight off to the gym for your 2 hours, no distractions, eat the food, out the door, and time to get the work done. We're getting ready for fight number 13, which actually seems quite mad because it only feels like yesterday that I was debuting out in Spain. So yeah, we've come a long way to 12-0 now. But from that first day, my mindset has pretty much stayed the same, where I just want to get better, keep improving and putting on good performances. So like every fight I go into, I try to bring something new to the table, whether it's punch power, speed, timing, or just my boxing IQ in general. I think people have seen that every fight I've had, I've got better and better and better. And obviously in boxing, that's the goal, is to be the best you can be at that time and keep improving. Right, that's breakfast done. Now it's time to get ready for session 1, boxing with Dave. Let's get it. This is a side of boxing that people don't see. Days like this where you're practicing one thing over and over again and you're getting it nailed down so the technique comes through without even thinking. This type of day is that it's not all guns blazing where it's all go, sprints, bag work. Some days we just have to slow it down and work on the technique, and that's pretty much what we've done today. My next fight coming up, we're going for 13-0. It's going to be in December time. Well, I've been preparing for the last month and a half, 2 months, so it's been a big training camp. But I like to keep it this way. I don't really do training camps for just one fight, as in like a 6-8 week camp. I usually just train most year round. After my last fight, I took off like 2 weeks, went back home, seen the family, and I was straight back in the gym. I think that's the best way to keep improving, because the 6-week window is not enough sometimes. I've improved already so much more than my last fight. I'm stronger, I'm faster, and I'm better. So I'm looking forward to this fight, getting this one, and next year we're going to have a big one as well, coming back to Ireland, which will be announced as well next year, early next year. That's session 1 finished. We're back home now. We're to make some lunch. Probably just gonna have some mince and rice, and then we're gonna rest, stretch out a little bit, and head to our second session. I've got some sparring tomorrow, so today might be a bit of a lighter conditioning session, maybe like a recovery run, saving it for tomorrow, and then we'll have a hard run tomorrow. Gonna get this lunch made because you can't train twice a day if you ain't fueling it right. Just cooked up, and we've got some rice, beef and veg. Everything you need, a bit of protein, carbohydrates and veg, fibre to keep you full. These are one of my go-to easy meals to make because you got everything you need and it tastes pretty good. If you throw a bit of hot sauce on top of something like that that has not a lot of calories, pretty good when you're in camp. When you're dieting, it's just about consistency, and if you can stick to eating consistent like this, the weight will start to come down, the performance will go up, and you'll just feel better all around. Second session of the day, we have a recovery run we're going to do now. We're just in Everlast gyms, and yeah, I've got some sparring tomorrow, just want to keep the legs fresh, so I'm going to do a light recovery run, a bit of a spin on the bike, and that'll do it for the day. Quick 30-minute run on the treadmill, just recovery, turn over the legs, and then we'll go over, hit up some footwork, and then that'll be us for the night. So every time post-run, these footwork drills I do here are what I do to speed up my feet and get the fast reactions. Back home now, and we're going to have the last meal of the day. Again, everything clean, veg with salmon and some potatoes. Sometimes the diet can get really repetitive. I like to mix it up between like red meat, salmon and chicken. So being able to mix it up, throw in different spices and stuff like that, just helps you get through the fight camp without being too bored of eating just plain ass chicken and rice every single day. When you're a boxer in camp, you have no choice. You gotta be able to learn how to cook. When I left home at about 18, I came over here, I literally couldn't even make scrambled eggs or anything. I was ringing my mom up asking her how do you know when chicken's finished and stuff, and how do you know when it's done. It took me a while, but we got the hang of it. And now if the boxing career don't work out, I could probably become a chef on Gordon Ramsay or something. So there we have it. Some potatoes, bit of salmon and veg. Perfect meal before going to bed to recover for tomorrow's session. Eat this, then I'm going to throw on my recovery boots, watch a movie and chill out for the rest of the night. Finishing off the day, showing on these compression boots. I like to use these most nights. Throw on for about 30 minutes, watch a movie and just chill out for the rest of the night. Yes guys, so that is a full day in the life of a professional boxer. We did a boxing session this morning, then we did some recovery, showed you what I ate, and now we're chilling out with the compression boots. As you can see, it's nothing fancy, it's nothing glamorous, it's just hard work, dedication every single day, doing the boring stuff every day until we get where we want to be. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'd appreciate if you could leave a like, and below in the comments leave me know what you'd like to watch next. I'm in preparation for my 13th fight, which will be announced very soon. So if you ain't following me on Instagram, head over to my Instagram, stephen.cairns18, and you guys will get updated of when the fight will be announced. Thanks for watching and see you guys soon.